Hey guys, what's up? We got Fall Renovation 2022 here, and it's been a crazy few weeks. I'm going to take you along this project kind of start to finish. We're not even finished yet. We are doing a lot of new things this year, a lot of different new experiments. We're going to experiment with Bluemuda, which is something I've never done before. And here's kind of a teaser behind of where we're at right now. We ripped out a tree, we planted some flowers, we put in a new sprinkler line. What else did we do new? A whole bunch of different things. We didn't do some de-thatching and some other stuff that we've done in previous videos. So hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. I'm going to break this up into some different parts and kind of take you along everything new that I did this fall. And you can kind of follow along with this lawn. We're still not where we want to be yet, but we're kind of heading on the right track, and I'm excited to kind of take you guys along this journey. Happy Labor Day, guys. It's Monday of Labor Day. You're probably wondering, what am I doing out here at night, dripping in sweat, looking like somebody who hasn't left the house in 3 days. It's because we're going through the biggest heat wave in Southern California we've had in 5 years, and for some reason now I think it's the right time to start my fall renovation process. A lot of new things that I'm going to do this year. Number one being starting a lot earlier. It's September 5th here today. Like I mentioned, it's supposed to be in the hundreds all week. And here I am. I'm going to try to put down grass seed next Saturday, which is supposed to drop into the high 80s. We'll keep an eye on the forecast. We're going to try to pre-germinate some grass seed this year, which I've never done before. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos just like you guys are doing right now, and figured I'll give it a try. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start our pre-germination phase. The other thing that we're doing for the first time ever is we are trying to grow some Kentucky bluegrass, which is not something that I've ever used before. If you know me at all, you know I'm a perennial rye lover. It's the greatest thing on earth. So why am I not using perennial rye? Why am I overseeding so early? Why am I pre-germinating when I've done it before other ways and it's always worked? Why am I doing something different? I don't know. Just because I'm bored, I guess, and I want to try to push to the limits a little bit and try some new things. So here we go. All right, so we got this sample of Mountain View Seeds Kentucky Bluegrass 365 SS. Even has my name on it. 10-pound bag. I've actually had this sitting here for a while, which is good. I'm going to try to do this as a trial right now on my front and backyard early so that I know what to expect for my baseball field, which is more important than my yard. If this thing completely fails or I don't like it, I'll just rip it out and we'll go with perennial ryegrass. So first thing we did here is we drilled some holes in the bottom of this bucket. I would have preferred to have gone to Home Depot and got like a paint strainer. However, as I mentioned, I haven't left the house in 3 days because it's been so hot. We got a 3-day weekend. It's been sitting in the air conditioning. Plus Home Depot's a half-hour drive from where I'm at. And I didn't want to go all the way to Home Depot just for some paint strainers. All right, so I got my scale here and I already hit the tare button, so it already measured the weight of this bin here. Highly recommend when dealing with these bags, cut a small incision with scissors. Don't try to rip it open. I've made that mistake many a times, and it just it's hard to not spill later on. So here we go. We're gonna try to get 5 pounds of grass seed here. Severely underestimated that whole bin right there is just over 2 pounds. I don't know why. For some reason I thought 5 pounds. When I looked at that bag, I thought that half of it would fit in that, but apparently I was way off. So yeah, as I mentioned, a bunch of seed got through the holes because I made the holes too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my strainer here for my tank just to strain the water through this so it catches the seed, and then I can put it back in there. And then as I get a strainer this afternoon. We'll do this the right way. All right, we went to Home Depot today. We got these little strainer things. These are way, way better. I feel like an idiot doing it the other way, but yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is 1,000 times better than the way I was doing it yesterday. Do not drill holes at the bottom of the bucket, especially when you drill the holes too big. But yeah, I'm just kind of letting this drain out here. But God, so much easier. Rinse these buckets out. Got the rest of this grass seed. That's what, roughly just under 5 pounds now. I can't imagine that I lost much more than a fraction of a pound, but that's about what 5 pounds of grass seed is going to look like. One thing is, man, this stuff smells. I didn't realize that these buckets of this murky water, which is like almost black. I know the lighting's bad, but that's like a dark brown. It stinks. So yeah, that's what we're working with here. Going to end up filling up, put that in a fresh bucket here. We'll fill that up with some clean water. We'll dump all this stuff out. I already dumped that's not all that was there. It was a full bucket. I already dumped part of it. But yeah, much, much better. Like this method, much better, much more clean. All right, so we got this in some fresh water. I zip tied this tight. I'm gonna pop that down. I'm gonna throw this bucket just kind of on top right there. That just gonna kind of keep that submerged in water. Since that grass seed definitely floats, we're gonna call it a day, and we'll switch this over here again tomorrow morning. All right, so that's the seed there. Again, I started this Monday night. It's now Saturday evening. Hoping I don't run out of daylight at this point. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up part one of this video here and make this into multiple parts here so it doesn't get too long. Part one here, we pre-germinated seed, Kentucky bluegrass, first time using this. It's been about 3 weeks, and I don't want to give any spoilers. You're going to have to watch the other videos to kind of see where we're at. But we put that thing in the bucket, kept it wet from Monday the 5th that evening through that Saturday. A lot went on in between Monday and Saturday that I'm going to make in other parts of this video here, including a sprinkler renovation. We did some sod work. We did some leveling. Obviously, we put the seed down. We did some top dressing. And we'll kind of talk through this whole fall renovation through multiple parts. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, like or subscribe this. Also hit the notification bell, because I'll be dropping down those other parts of these videos here soon, and you can follow along. One thing I'm going to be doing next week that'll be another video as well is I'm going to, this was a test trial for my baseball field. I'm going to be renovating, doing my fall renovation on my baseball field here starting next week. So follow along for that, but I'm kind of doing a little trial by error with my front yard. Obviously you can see through this first video I made some errors. I'll know what to do differently. I'm going to pre-germinate this seed longer than the 4.5 or 5 days or whatever that I pre-germinated my yard. I'm gonna test it out for about a week and see if that works. I'm not gonna pre-germinate my outfield seed, so you'll kind of be able to see the difference between the two, and since it's the same seed, it'll be kind of nice to see, all right, how much time did we actually save pre-germination from not germinating ahead of time. So follow along, give me a like, subscribe to this. Thank you for watching, guys. Look forward to part 2, which will be dropping here soon.